Welcome back, people. It's time for the up next segment, and we're meeting RD, prominent dancehall artist in the place, with a new single, Won't Lie. So make we hear from him and his musical journey. RD prominent, it's your time, alright?
Up next is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge.
Won't lie, baby girl, you know you're mine. From we meet, love stop the gun.
RD prominent, how did music begin for you?
Music began for me when where I was staying, a engineer and a producer came on the block. After being on the block there, I was motivated to actually try it out. After trying it out, it actually worked, you know. Start releasing my first tracks in like 2021, and never stopped since.
Never run, never shun, never want it done. Side way like no gun.
So what's that ultimate goal that you're trying to achieve?
Where all household names, you know, would be ringing RD prominent, you know. Anybody who is anyone can hear me in any corner of anywhere in the world.
Where in Jamaica are you from originally? Schools you attended?
Originally, Port Antonio, Portland. I was born there and went to primary school in Port Antonio. I did a little bit of primary school in Ocho-Rios as well, and did a little bit of school in that same youth here in Kingston, Whitfield, College. Went to Ocho-Rios High.
Producing your own content, how does that enable your creativity?
Well, it doesn't restrict what I want to do with it. When I do some songs at time, I've been told that it's not for the Jamaican market. So I'm like, you guys want the songs them to actually get stuck at the airport. You don't want them to be flying. I have songs that people still don't want to actually accept it because they're saying that it's not what the local market is offering for at the moment. You know?
So pretty much you produce content that targets an international arena, right?
Yes.
Anytime you see me, girl, I won't lie, baby girl, you know you're mine.
Won't lie. That's just something targeted out for the woman, you know.
And who produced the track? Yourself, or you work with the producer on that one?
Well, I produced it myself. The beat was built and I produced it. It was sorted out though in Hotspot Studio. So, you know, get it ready for release and all that. But Rapidus is the next thing that's being put out right after Won't Lie.
How has the pandemic treated you?
It didn't treat me very bad because the time when everyone was basically confined into a small area, I took that opportunity to actually write songs, you know. I was mostly in the studio then. And it didn't even came a better time for me, as, you know, it actually worked.
Won't lie, baby girl, you know you're mine. From we meet, love stop the gun.
It's time for our Mix Master segment, people, and we have a special DJ. You probably heard him on the radio, and he's been making his name on events right now. You see it? I'm talking about DJ Calico. And we have him right now with Milk. So Milk, are your time, you know? Make we hear the boss now. Alright.
Mix Masters is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge of things anytime, anywhere.
Well, go on, Calico. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Pree Dis.
Yes, thanks for having me, you know.
Long time I don't see you.
Long years.
What's been going on? What happened with you and the pandemic?
Believe me,
How was COVID for you?
COVID for me allowed me to tap into my other talents, such as going more in depth into computer repairs, also car audio. So I tapped into my talents that I have already, so I just expanded on it some more.
Are you certified? You went to school for that? Or you learned that?
No, I'm not. I'm self-taught. I love music so much, sound system, so I just expanded on it and just put out my talent. I'm a physical, hands-on person.
No, tell me where the thought came about. Like, what were you doing one day and you say, you know what? You know, so I'm gonna start working with car stereo and audio sounds for cars and so.
All right. I love music so much that I said I have to have a sound system in my car. So
Right.
it started out small. So I said, all right, you know, this is not enough for me. You know, so I said, all right, you know, I'm gonna experiment for my own car and build the sound bigger. So now the sound is a mobile sound system. Can play for parties. It's
Yeah.
that big now.
Gucci Louis, anything go for. Cup clutcher. London, Birmingham, headman tag. Bad shirt about jeans, match with a polo what bad. Go check your stats, season and watch the match.
How was your upbringing? How was you growing up?
Growing up, Waterford, born and grew in Waterford, went to Waterford primary school. Left from there, went to St. George's College. Left from St. George's College, went to Excelsior Community College, where I furthered my studies in electrical engineering. I work on Apple devices, specifically.
Right. So if my phone, like an iPhone you work on or just Mac?
I would say more like MacBooks and like iMacs. My father, he's now passed away. He was an ex-soldier, so he had a sound system as well. And he saw that I was into the sound system thing. So he started me off with a car radio. No, imagine I don't have a car and I get a car radio. So me just fool around it now, get more in depth into it all about 12 or 13 thereabout, where I got a computer power supply to power the radio. I started to experiment from there, where I just started to get more in depth into music and into sound system from there.
Do you remember what was your favorite song or your favorite juggling back then?
Favorite juggling, I would say more retro music, 90s specifically, dancehall music and reggae. That's my thing.
Place nice, say they J Calico. Wicked. One bang line. Them shame, them bad mind.
So how the name DJ Calico come in? What your mother named you when you were born?
Birth name, Chad Hines. The Calico name now came from just leaving St. George's. I started to grow my hair. So, remember back then in the 2000s, you had an artist named Calico, right?
Yes, definitely.
Skadunge, you know? So, apparently, I did my hair, I did a care and everybody say, you know, say if you have the artist named Calico, I say, yo, Johnson in the bad. And from that name just stick.
What was the first party you played at? Do you remember?
First major party, I would say would be Marco Polo.
That's a big
Yes,
major party.
that's a major
and how did the
party.
people receive you at that party?
Listen to me. That party was a party where it's mostly ladies. So it's easy for me. I love to play songs for the ladies. So I just play the songs that they like.
That's true. I remember that you are known to be one of those selectors that
Yes.
play songs for the ladies.
Amber, one voice, you know. Calico here.
You have a good relationship with DJ Mario Focus. Tell me a
Yes.
little bit about, he speaks very highly of you. Tell me, what do you think about Mario and how did you guys meet?
Mario is like a brother to me. We met years ago in a club over Portmore. What's the name of the club again? Jeez, the name has slipped me now. But from that time and then we got introduced to radio, which was Sun City.
How do you like the progression of dancehall these days into, you know, trap dancehall and other little nuances are coming in now with the producers making dancehall their own?
Well, as you grow, you get older, so does music. Music grows, it evolves. So I think it's more of just going with the times and you have to just get with it. People love foundation, some people love the old school, some people love the new school. I love music. So anywhere the music goes, I go.
Dog, them under your lunch, up another beat. Mark X with a crown, you know, see the plate. Big food with Jack Dog, make us celebrate. Costa Rica, Espanol, client.
What is the song you would have played?
In a clash or just playing music?
In a clash, me and you clashing right now. Pretend that me and you are clashing. What is the song that you would draw for right now? What is your first song?
Ninja Man, Border Clash. Front teeth, side teeth, gold teeth. Then God. Find the next song now.
something from Super Cats.
See, never win.
What advice you would give to the young youths now, like say at St. George's, who want to pursue being a selector?
I would say go for your dream. If you love music, put your all into it. Do your research. Don't be that DJ that only knows how to play one type of music. In this DJ game, you're going to have the people that say that they're your friends, and behind your back they're telling the promoters, don't book you, book me. I have been through that so many times. And when it happens, I just laugh and just continue doing me. The sound is called the Bad Subby. For bookings, you can just follow me on Instagram at DJ Calico 876.
Yes.
And you can just link me right there for further information.
Yeah, I'm going to book, I'm going to have a nice house party, y'all. Y'all listen out on the show, on social media for that. Are you ready?
Ready right now.
All right, Bad Subby, thank you for coming
Bless
to
up.
Pree Dis.
Bless up. Pree Dis.
Alright then. Then you rock and then you do the stir fry. Twist your foot and then you do the stir fry. Spin your hand and then you do the stir fry.
After the break, look here, the man, for all the hungry foodies out there. It's food time on the fire. You know it, go already? We're going to head all the way up to Northside Plaza. Right just like in Liguanea. So yo, don't go too far.
Ray and Never, feel we culture. Yo!
New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you're living, yeah.
Share it.
I make we all a one par, you don't know we come from far.
From far, anytime we rep, feel we country. Rear rum, it have to come with we.
No matter with the bad vibes.
Poor rear rum, a celebration time.
I feel the culture. Make we show ya. Jamaica the culture.
Ray and Nephew overproof from what just I do it to the culture.
Drink responsibly.